Welcome back, shape detectives. In this video we're going to be looking at the features of 2D shapes. So what are the features of a 2D shape? Well, let's use this triangle to help us understand what features we're looking for when we're discussing 2D shapes. So let's look at this first feature, the face of the shape. Now the face is all of this red part. It's the surface. You can see the whole surface of the shape. Now this shape, the triangle, has only one face because remember they are flat. That means you can't really pick them up, that you could only really draw a shape, or you could sometimes see them in the environment, well, the outline of them in the environment. So like I said, this triangle has one face. Okay, now let's talk about sides. So the side is the outline of the shape, and some sides of shapes are curved and some are straight. Well, this triangle, it's pretty obvious. It's a straight side. Well, it has straight sides, but let's count how many there are. So we've got 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. So this triangle has 3 straight sides. Okay, the last feature we're going to look at are corners. So what is a corner? Well, the corner is where 2 sides join. So on this shape, you could see over here, these 2 sides here, one down here and one across here, join to form this point. Well, that is known as a corner. Can you see some more corners here? Yep, did you say this? That would be correct. What about over here? There's a corner, that's where 2 sides meet. Let's put the word corner here just to remind us. So they are the features of a 2D shape that we are going to discuss. Now we're going to look at some other familiar 2D shapes, and you might find that they might be the same or different to the features of a triangle. Let's look at the features of this square. So the square has one face. Now the face, remember, is the surface area that forms the boundary of the shape. Now let's look at sides. The sides are the lines that form the outline of the shape. Let's count how many sides there are on the square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these sides are straight. They also are equal in length. That means they all measure the same. Okay, what about corners? How many corners does a square have? Remember, a corner is where 2 sides meet. So here is one corner, here is another, and another, and another. So a square has 4 corners. So just to sum up again, a square has one face. It has 4 straight sides that are all the same length, and it has 4 corners. Our next shape is a circle. Let's check out its features. So, like all 2D shapes, the circle has one face. What about sides? This is interesting, isn't it? A little bit different. Well, remember, the sides are the lines that form the outside or the outline of the shape. Now, what are we going to do here? Well, this is a curved side, and it only has one full curved side. Okay? What about corners? Are there any corners here? No, because it only has one side, which is one curved side, there's not another line there to form a corner. So there you go. A circle has one face, one side, and 0 corners. So this rectangle has one face. Let's count how many sides this rectangle has. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Now, these sides are all straight. What's interesting about these sides, though, is that the opposite ends have the same length. That means that from top to bottom, they measure the same. So this is what I mean. I'll use this to help you. So this side and this side, they are opposite each other and they are the same length. And then this side, the top here and the bottom here, they are opposite each other and they're the same length. So two of the sides are longer than the other sides. Very interesting, that. Okay, what about corners? Let's count how many corners there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a rectangle has one face, it has 4 straight sides, and the opposite sides are the same length. That means 2 of the sides will be longer than the other 2 sides. And it has 4 corners. Okay, here is the diamond. The diamond has one face. Now let's count the sides of the diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And they're always straight sides, but not necessarily always the same length. Okay, let's find out how many corners there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the corners are where 2 sides meet. So this diamond has one face, it has 4 straight sides, and it has 4 corners. Here is the oval. The oval has one face. Now, how many sides does the oval have? This is a little bit similar to the circle, isn't it? So, the oval has one curved line, only one. So, we know what that means when it comes to corners. There are no corners on this oval because the line just goes round and round. There's only one line and there's not another little friend to make a corner with it. So, let's sum up an oval. An oval has one face, one side, and 0 corners. Now we're going to sort these familiar 2D shapes according to their sides. So if their side is straight, we'll put it in the first column. If their side is curved, we'll put them in the second column. And if their side is straight and curved, we'll put them in the final column. So let's look at the circle. The circle has one curved line around it. The rectangle has 4 straight sides. The square has 4 straight sides. The oval has one curved side. The diamond has 4 straight sides. And the triangle has 3 straight sides. Well, there's none in the other column, but I could draw one that's curved. I could create my own funny one. It's curved and straight. Sort of looks like a piece of toast, doesn't it? Here's another way to sort these familiar 2D shapes. We're going to sort them according to the number of sides they have. So let's have a look here. The circle has one side that, remember, is curved, so we're going to put it here where it says one side. What about the rectangle? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, so we'll have to put it in the column all the way down the end here that has 4 sides at the top. What about the square? The square also has 4 sides, so we're going to put it down the end here with the rectangle. The oval has one curved side, so we'll put that there with the circle. The diamond has 1, 2, 3, 4. And lucky last, the triangle has 3 straight sides. This time we're going to sort the 2D shapes according to the number of corners they have, and running along the top are some headings, and the headings are 0 corners, 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners. So the circle, it has no corners at all because it only has one curved line. The rectangle has 4, so we'll put the rectangle over here. How many does the square have? Did you say 4 as well? We better put that with the rectangle. What about the oval? it only has one line that goes all the way around, so we're going to put that with the circle. It doesn't have any corners. The diamond, it also had 4 corners. The triangle, 1, 2, 3, 3 corners for the triangle. Awesome work, Shape Detectives. Hopefully now you understand the features of some familiar 2D shapes.